Today we are solving systems of linear equations by graphing. So systems kind of work together the way the water cycle does. If one of these, evaporation, condensation, precipitation, collection, any one of those breaks down, then the system won't work, okay? So it has to work together. This system has to work together the same way a mathematical system would work together. Okay, so a system of linear equations is when two lines work together or touch when they're graphed on the same coordinate plane. Okay, so if they touch or intersect, that is the answer to your system. All right, so how many ways can two straight lines cross? 3. Either we're going to use our arms to show you how this works. All right, so one of my arms is a linear equation, the other one of my arms is a linear equation. And how many ways can we have them cross? All right, really the answer is 3. We have no solution. They are parallel. They do not cross. They will never cross. That is the first answer we can have to a system of equations. No solution. They are parallel. No crossing. They have the same slope. The other one is one solution. They cross at one point. They intersect at one point and one point only. All right, and the last one is infinitely many solutions. They are the same exact line. So no solution, one solution, infinitely many solutions. All right, no solutions, one solution, infinitely many solutions. All right, now we have these 4 lines here. They are all labeled with what their equation is. All right, so we are going to look at this and figure out how many ways do these, how many solutions do they have? Is it no solution, one solution, or infinitely many solutions? Okay, so I have y equals negative x minus 3. That is this line right here. Okay? It meets this line, and it meets this line. It is parallel to this line. The other line in our system, though, is the line y equals x minus 1. And the line y equals x minus 1 is this one here. So those ones have exactly one solution. One solution. They cross right here at one point and one point only. All right, this one here, it is 2x plus 2y equals negative 6. That is this line, right? I know I said it was this equation, but it's actually this equation too, because we can write equations in different ways. This is the equation in slope-intercept form. This is the equation in standard form. And it wants to know how many solutions does it have with y equals negative x plus 3. This is our system. These 2 equations right here form our system. Our negative x minus 3 is this line right here. So how many solutions do we have between this line right here and this line right here? They're the same exact line. It has infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. You could also just write an infinity sign. Okay? All right, so there's 2 examples of that. You play with this and find the answers to 3 and 4. All right, so now we are going to actually graph these lines and figure out what their solution is. So I have y equals negative x plus 1. I'm going to put a blue mark by that so that we know that the blue line is that one. So I graph my y-intercept, which is right here. Then I graph my slope, negative 2 over 1. So negative 2, positive 1, negative 2, positive 1, negative 2, positive 1. It's a negative slope, so it's a negative line. See if I can connect those dots straight here. I really can't. Let's try that again. That's better. Close enough, right? Okay, then the other one we are going to make orange. All right, our y-intercept is negative 1, so I graph that point there. Our slope is 3, so it's going to be a positive line. It's going to go that way. 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3. I'm going down 3, and then negative 1, because that will also be a positive slope if it's a negative divided by a negative. And pretty close. All right, so we have one solution right here. I think if I'd have drawn those a little straighter, it probably would have crossed at a point and I could tell you what point it is. I wish I had a ruler to put on here and do that, but I don't. We have one solution to that, and it is that point right there. All right, let's try this one. Our y-intercept is negative 1. Our slope is negative 2, so negative 2, positive 1. Negative 2, positive 1. So, this line right here is that one. Let's graph this other line. Its y-intercept is right there at 2. Its slope is negative 2, 1, so negative 2, 1, negative 2, 1, negative 2, 1. That is that line. And had I drawn those lines straight, they would be parallel. The dots are parallel, the points are parallel, until I drew the line straight. So these are two parallel lines. It has no solution. They will never touch. All right, so you have a couple of practice problems. I want you to take this problem home and do those 3 problems. You can pause right now and do them and come back and answer them. All right, and then I also want you to take these 2 home, do them. You can pause right now and do them as well. Our code word for today is Dr. Pepper. So make sure you put that in your notes.